So the call is a very funny thing that I wanted to do. The song Turn Back the Days was already done, but I felt like it needed like an explanation. They told me like my acting was very bad. That's me talking on there. And that's actually my photographer, not a real person talking in that. But my photographer and I have such a great friendship that anything I need, I'm like, hey, break up with me. And she said, huh? I said, yeah, send me like 15 voice notes of you like breaking up with me. She was like, what do you mean? I said, I'm asking in the album. So I need you to break up with me. Like, and I'm gonna piece it all together. I'm gonna create this whole conversation. I'm gonna create this narrative. She said, okay. So she sent me all these voice memos of saying all these different things. And I put together this whole conversation and I tried to insert my voice in the middle of it. She did such an amazing job. She made me sound like an amateur, but it was to resemble a breakup that I had. The actual breakup didn't happen over the phone, but I just kind of had to create a story and a narrative that people could understand the connection from the call going into Turn Back the Days. And, you know, it was a way for me to get past that level of hurt and breakup that I had suffered. When I wrote the song, it was like this weight had been lifted off of me, and I felt and feel free, you know, from that. Because as creatives, like, our music is how we express ourselves. But during that moment, I wanted to turn back the clock. I wanted things to be redone. I'm like, I would do this different. It's such a great song that featured the lead singer for the band Nito, a guy named Eric Duncan. I mean, he just sung an amazing, you know, part on that song. It was incredible. I had a little saxophone solo in it, but Eric just, you know, helped bring that song to life. So that's Turn Back the Days. So the song Reverse, you know, I wrote the title first, and the whole concept of the album is, it was a process that I did as far as recreating the album. I started from the end of my process and I worked my way back to the beginning, which is why I kind of named the whole album like Reverse, to help create more creative like juices, you know, to kind of flow in my mind. I had to figure out something different. And like most of my ideas and goals that I have, I write the goal first and then I work my way backwards. So I said, let me try this with my album. So I scheduled, you know, the video sessions and the photo shoot first, and I named the album and I named the songs. And then I just wrote the songs after that. And then I figured all this other stuff, like last was first and first was last. So there was a whole reverse effect. But that's pretty much, you know, the whole concept behind the name and the album Reverse. So much is a song that I got to work with Stephen J. Collins on. And Stephen J. Collins and we had worked on the limited edition album together on the very first track, limited edition. So it was pretty cool to have him on there. But so much is about, you know, like experience, you know, love. Everybody kind of can probably figure out by now that, you know, Marcus is a love guy. Like he wears his heart on his sleeve, you know, sometimes too much. And then it's like, you just love somebody so much. And then the song comes in and it says, I love you so much. It's like very whimsical. You're skipping through like a field in like slow motion. And you can see like, you know, all that holding hands, that the wind is blowing, you know, her sundress and all that stuff. You see like so much. Didn't that make you feel so much? Anyway, maybe not. But anyway, that's so much.